Yeah, you can. Can you enter the studio already? I don't think so because I should see a notification. Here, put your name into there. We go. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Good evening. Welcome to this live stream of the C.O.Visit. Appreciate everybody joining us this evening. We already have 3 people in the studio now, 6 people. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Remember that we have the uh, chat, so you can say hi there and talk amongst yourselves and ask questions and anything that you'd like. As you can see, right here next to me is Cosette. Cosette is here and staying with us now. And so we just wanted to come on for a little bit and not a tremendous amount of time this evening, but just a little bit so we can talk and kind of give you guys a little bit. Hello, Jay. Good evening. How are you doing? Welcome. Appreciate you being here, and I appreciate everybody always watching the videos and supporting us here. Remember that during the live streams, you can support the channel by giving it a like. So please give a like to the live stream and appreciate your views. And also, we have the uh, super thanks, which you can see down below. There's a little $ there if you want to support the channel in that sense, with a donation. And every little bit is greatly appreciated. So, want to welcome everybody. Hey, David, how are you doing? From Wisconsin? Yes, sir. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Um, so, I'm just going to talk to Cosette here a little bit and see how she's doing. And so, Cosette, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm really thankful to be here. I don't know if I can see the chat, so hello to everyone, and I'm really doing okay. I'm with my dad now, so I'm really happy.
Yeah, yeah, she's here with me now, so that's a really good thing. And some of you were kind of already in the loop about a lot of the things that have been going on, for a long time. And so, Cosette, let me see here. Let me just get back to here. Give me a second, guys. I gotta find out where my controls are. Oh, here we go. Okay. So why don't you bring everybody up to speed? Uh, bring everybody up to date with kind of what's been going on from where you came from back at home with your mom and sister, and let them know what was happening there.
Well, this year I finished my last grade, so I get to my graduation, and I'm really happy for it. Um, I really came here because I was doing some trouble in my house, like my with my family as always. Thank to God, I got a job this month, so I'm staying with my dad because um I come here to Juticalpa where my dad lives, and so I can visit him. So I didn't think this year I was coming here, so I'm really happy.
Okay, very good. So yeah, so I'll just put some of the comments on the screen there so you can see them.
I
So yeah,
I saw
so
it now.
yeah, so Bookman Dopine, happy, joyous, and free shout outs. Okay, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Okay, so thank you for that, Dave. I really appreciate it. Um, yeah, so what's your plans now that you came here, Cosette? What will you be doing now?
First of all, I'm sorry I'm eating my dinner, and I want to say that I want to study in college now. I want to see what I can study, what I want to do. I want to get a job. That's the first thing I want to do, and I'm really happy because I got it. I got a job now for this month, but it helps me a lot. So I want to study and see what it happens in my life.
Hmm. Yeah. So right now, basically, let me see here. I don't know what's going on with this. There we go. Um, Cosette's going to be staying with us now, and she'll be working at the same place that my uh, other two stepdaughters are working at. So the shoe store, and that's going to be a job for the time being, so that she can go to school and support herself. So that's what she's going to be doing. So Cosette, hey Jackie, how are you doing? I appreciate you being here always.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. And what was your motivation for making this decision to come here?
Well, as you know, my family is a problem, a really a problem. So I think if I live with them, I will not be possible to um how do I say it to make my future better so I can be independent. So my motivation is that I want to make my future be better so I can be happy. That's the principle, be happy.
Yeah, let me voy a ir al otro. Aquí, aquí hay un
Okay.
echo. There's echo, I think. So I'm just gonna be right out here, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Mm,
Okay, I'm in a different room here, so you guys let me know if the echo is better. Please let me know. It should be because I closed the door and I'm in a different room now. So um, you can hear me, Cosette. Okay,
yeah.
you can hear me. Okay, very good. So thank you, Jay. I appreciate you mentioning that. Yeah, we're both in actually not on YouTube. We're both in StreamYard, but we're in the same bedroom. Yeah, thank you. Okay, that's better. Thank you. Yeah, we were in the same room, like 2 feet away from each other, so that's why we were getting the echo on each other's microphones. So yeah, Cosette, how's the um, how was the treatment that you were getting? Since you remember some time back when you disassociated from the witnesses, right? You stopped participating in all of that. How have they been treating you since then?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I felt like I was really excluded, and I felt like everyone seemed seemingly like a bad person. And I have a boyfriend now. He's not a witness, and they used to say that I was gonna get pregnant and all this stuff because I used to hear them, and that was really uncomfortable. And I was working in the salon with my wife's uncle, so I didn't get well paid, and I told them that I wasn't gonna work there anymore, and they treat me horrible. That I was I don't know how to say malagradecida, but
Ungrateful.
yeah, I'm grateful. Sorry, my bad. So they told me that I was ungrateful, and thank you, Cindy Johnson. And I felt really bad because, I just wanna, how I told you, I just wanna be happy and be a better person, um, grow my future, and I felt really bad with the treatment.
Yeah, that's pretty typical. And I think for um, yes, definitely what Jackie's saying, they project. So what they're feeling really, and what they're doing themselves, that's what they're projecting onto you. It's not really you, it's them, right? So when they say that you're ungrateful and this and that, it's actually them, right? And so that's called projecting in psychology, right? When a person, and that's what narcissists do as well, is that since they found out that they can't manipulate you, then they get mad. That's the next step, right? They try to manipulate you. They try to be the victims, and once it doesn't work anymore, and they find that out, and you're not going along with what they want, then they get angry. Then they start projecting. Then they start gaslighting you. Then they start, making it seem like it's your fault. Oh, you're the bad person. You're that's very typical. So I think now, from like what you were telling me, how right now they're basically just ignoring you. That's kind of the last step. That's the last stage of the narcissist, is they just basically ignore you. They don't pay any attention to you anymore, because manipulating you didn't work, getting mad at you didn't work, and so now they just basically move on. They have to find another way or another target, right?
I think that all the Jehovah's Witnesses have this thought of, don't talk to her. She will, how I say it, she will get back if I don't talk to her because she won't feel or love. So that's
Right,
interesting because it's about love and Jehovah's love to us. So I think that they don't talk to me because they want to me getting back to Jehovah's
right.
Witnesses. So I
Well, of
don't
course,
I don't believe that.
right, of course. Well, of course, that's the purpose, right? The whole purpose is they don't talk to you because they want you to feel guilty, they want you to feel bad, and then come back, right? That's their thought process, which is actually, it's really completely backwards. It's completely the opposite. Instead of showing love, instead of, like the prodigal son, they didn't wait for the father didn't wait for the son to come back. He ran out to him, you know. And then when it talks about, for example, uh, the Bible says that when a person is, if you see them sick, if they're sick, if they've committed a sin, go pray with him. Go, put your hands on him until he's healed. So they don't throw the person away just because they made a mistake or committed a sin, right? They're supposed to show love and then help the person. But yeah, it's a very effective tool that they use. Shunning isn't just done by Jehovah's Witnesses. It's done in lots of cultures. It's done, in many ways. People are shunning family members because of politics. People that are not witnesses, and they're shunning family members because of other things. It's just a human thing, right? And you can do that. I mean, people can do it, and they do it all the time, right? But when it's something like religion, where it's your right to believe something or not believe something or change, then it's kind of, it's basically abuse is what they're doing to you, especially when you're a minor. And so let me see here. Yeah, exactly, Jackie. That's what I'm talking about. So let me get to the comments here. But so shunning has a purpose, right? It can be good because if it's like people who are hurting us, right, it makes you like you stay away from them. Okay, so basically that's shunning, right? But that helps you actually. That's a good thing. When people are treating you badly or when they're so you separate from them, but they take it to like other levels. Let me see here. Hold on, I did that
I
wrong.
think it worked in that way for me because the bad treatment didn't cause me the feeling of, oh, I want to get back because they don't show me love. It was the opposite
Right,
because I
right,
don't want to get back. I never.
right. And by them like all of a sudden just cutting you off and not showing you love, what happens? Well, you start to treat them the same way, right? Because they're not paying attention to you, they're not showing you any love, so you don't show them love. And what happens to people, especially like us, our personality is, and the way we think is that if I'm not a part of somebody's life anymore, guess what? I'm not going to go crawling back to them. I'm not going to go begging them. I move on, right? I move on. I'm like, oh, okay. You don't want to see me. You don't want to talk to me. You don't want to show me love. I'm out of here, right? I'm gone. So I think that's how you are too. We're both that way, right? Where it's like, I'm not going to be begging people to love me. And I'm
Yeah,
not going to like go through all these little games in order to get loved, right? Oh, we'll love you, but come back to the kingdom hall. Oh, we'll buy you food, but come to the next three meetings, right? That's just evil. That's playing with somebody's necessity, playing with somebody's hunger, right?
I think I told in the channel before that my
Yeah,
mom has glasses,
yeah,
so my mom needed help from my uncles because my mom is not working.
right,
So my uncle told her, "I will help you if you go to 3 meetings."
right,
They're that
right.
way. That's
Which
horrible.
exactly, yeah, we talked about that. We talked about I think I made a video about that. And yeah, exactly, Jay. Exactly. That's exactly what the F, right? I mean,
That's what they say.
that's right. And it's like um the exact opposite of that is the actual definition of the love that Jesus taught with your enemies, loving your enemies and your neighbor, right? Is with anybody, regardless of what they believe or if they go to the kingdom hall or if they that has nothing to do with it. You help people because it's the right thing to do, right? Not because you're gonna get something out of it, not because they're gonna give you something or oh yeah, bait and switch exactly. That's a classic, um, like we say, like marketing tool, bait and switch. I'll give you something, but you have to do this, right? So basically, it's not sincere, right? It's not sincere. You're not helping the person. Instead of just saying maybe in your heart without saying anything, they could say, well, you know what? I'm going to help her. I'm going to show love to her. I'm going to be nice to her, and maybe she'll come back to the kingdom hall, right? Without saying anything, without saying that, but just thinking it to yourself, right? And maybe they will, maybe they would if people acted that way, right? So, but they don't. They'll tell you right out, oh, well, if you want me to help you, do this. Come to the kingdom hall 3 times, right? And then I'll think about it. And then so it's like, wow, maybe let's see. Cosette, right now, and I know it hasn't been really that long, um, this is always kind of an ongoing process, but what's your thoughts been right now about like God and your beliefs right now? Where are you at with that?
I think this situation has affected me in some way. I'm not gonna lie, but I always try to read the Bible and talk to God because that's all. You have to talk to God and believe yourself. You don't need a religion. That's my thought. And I don't think Jehovah's Witnesses are sanos. I don't know how to say it. Um,
Healthy.
healthy. Um, I just think that it's important to pray and read the Bible and not making people think that if you don't go to meetings, if you don't go and talk to the people with the Bible, you're not get the salvation. I think that's manipulation. That's all they are based in manipulation, because that's what I've be feeling too. Since I was a witness, I've been pressed and I've been manipulating, and so I think I believe in God. Truly, I believe in God. I pray. I pray with my dad in the nights, and I read the Bible sometimes. Just how I told you in the beginning, that affect me in my relation to God. But that's not His fault, you know. So we don't gotta let these people ruin our life with God or our relationship. So I think that's
Yeah, and that happens to everybody
yeah.
after leaving the witnesses. I think everybody has some issues with God and religion and all of that, and rightfully so, right? But yeah, it's like you said, that's really it's
Yeah.
not God's fault, but yeah, yeah, Jackie likes your hair. So yeah, but yeah, it's you're absolutely right, and you're going to find that actually in all religions, all the Christian religions, where it's like, you have to be in that building. That's what I just made a video about that. Like you
I
have to.
think I think that internet help us a lot to know about things.
Oh yeah,
In the
yeah,
past, it was more difficult to know about the truth of
yes,
Jehovah's Witnesses. And I have you have been through a lot with them, your experience. So that's
yes,
it helped
yeah,
me to
right,
investigate in YouTube and in Google. And sometimes I ask my dad because he knows more a lot about this than me. So I'm really happy that I get to know the truth.
yeah, and that's absolutely you touched on a good point. The nightmare of the Watchtower Society has been internet. The internet and social media um, have just really opened up so much information and opened people's eyes. Whereas you're right, back in like when we were young, for a long time there was no internet, and then when the internet did come out, like in the well, it really got going like the early '90s. That's when it really started to get like access. Everybody had access to it, and and it wasn't like there was not a lot of websites that you could go to, and to find it was hard, right? It wasn't like today where you just go on YouTube and type in a word, and you had to have the address to a website and type it in, right? Because it was like if you didn't have that, well, you'd have to find out from somebody, right? And actually get it. Um
Yep, I am
and
17, but how I
yeah,
told you,
and I think where
we
was oh
didn't
here we
have
go. Dave said as
internet,
well that
and I
like
had my
Dave
dad.
saying here, I didn't have internet at your age, nor when I was becoming a witness in 92, 94. Yeah. And it's not like nobody had phones. There were no cell phones. And even the ones that did exist at that time, it was just phone calls and texts. That's it. But like early 90s, nobody had cell phones. We had um like mid 90s, like 95, 96, 97, somewhere in there. My parents got this mobile phone, like a actual mobile phone for the car, and it was this big telephone, and it had the buttons on the back of the phone, and you would dial, and it was just for phone calls. That's it. There was no texting. You couldn't text. You couldn't. it was literally a mobile phone. It was a moving phone because it was in your car, right? And then like internet, you would have internet on your desktop computer at home, right? But not everybody had it. It was something that, yeah, the car phones, exactly. And so it not everybody had internet in their home. But like I said, it wasn't like today where you just go on Google and you can find any social media website or the apps, YouTube and TikTok, and there was none of that. So uh, the yeah, and it wasn't really until when what happened? Okay, hold on, guys. Just give me a second here. We got technical difficulties. Say con hello.
It's the temperature of the cell.
Oh no, se calentó. Okay, well I'm gonna wrap it up here anyway. I think Cosette's phone was like overheating or something. Um, so anyway, I think you guys. Anyway, she can come here. Ven aquí. Hija. Ah, okay. No, no lo calenté más. Y lo puedes meter al freezer si quiere. Sí, mételo al freezer. Put it in the freezer. She'd have to put her phone in the freezer. It's kind of. She needs to get a new phone. Oh
I'm
no!
sorry.
Why is it so hot? Oh my God! Why? Why is it so hot? Her phone's like on fire. Oh my goodness, that's dangerous. Eso es peligroso, hija. No, hombre. iPhones. Says on there like a temperature thing. And it says your phone needs to cool. I've never seen that before. Your phone needs to cool down before you can use it. Oh my God. So anyway, here's Cosette here with me, but we're gonna wrap it up here anyway. But I want to just thank everybody. So you heard, what Cosette was saying, what was going on, and what we all know, right? It's all amazing, isn't it? Doesn't matter the generation. It's always the same things. What happens, our experiences that we have, why we get shunned, you know, and hey, we continue on the fight, right? So yeah, thank you, Jay, and thank you everybody that's in the chat tonight and everyone that's listening. Yeah, I know it's crazy. You're right, David. So I want to thank everybody and have a good evening and rest of your week, and just keep an eye out for more videos coming up. Okay, so peace to everybody. Love you guys. Be blessed. See you in the next CO visit.
Thank you.